Hello and welcome back to RimWorld. Last time we planned out a large portion of the future of the colony, basically setting up what our future defensive walls are going to be along here and all over these open passes. And we also got up and running some more extensive work for the smokeweed, which apparently we had already started farming when I decided we needed to start farming it last episode, which was kind of terrible. I will admit I completely forgot that we were dealing with smokeweed to begin with. Anyway, we do... Ooh, cargo pods. Nice. Where are they? Hey, cargo pods, show yourselves. What is this, smokeweed? Oh my word. It's like God has just come down to us and said, "My son, it is your time for the smokeweed. You shall be the king of the smokeweeds." And I was like, thanks, bro. That's amazing. I love it. That's the best. And then God just looked down at me and was like, don't call me bro. What are you on about? And I was like, okay, fine. Whatever you say. Jeez. There's a weird relationship there. Just ignore it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so in terms of that, we're going to get... Oh, what do we need in here? We need plant matter in here. And that's really going to be the main thing that goes into this stockpile. Because, you know, we need to get smoke leaf and such things. And then basically nothing else. We don't need mortar shells, components, chem fuel. Neutroamine, I believe, is some drug stuff. Wort is for beer, which is a drug. Alcohol. I mean, beer is not a drug. Alcohol is a drug. And, you know, alcohol is in beer, so there you go. That is going to be in this place as well. And that should set up the walk-in fridge for the smoke leaf. And then in terms of production, we can set up here a couple crafting spots where we will just continually create smokeweed joints. And it'll be amazing. Trust me, we are going to make so much money. Like, I'm not even joking. I've actually done the whole smoke leaf thing before. It just makes so much bank, it's stupid. So we're going to be rich in no time. I mean, I say no time. It'll be a while. It makes a lot of bank, but, you know, it takes time to get that bank up. Are we researching anything right now? Because we have a research bench. We aren't. Oh. Well, as I said, we should probably work on microelectronic basics, which is going to get us a higher level research bench. And then just continue on with our life. Cherie, did you really... The first smoke leaf joint of the colony, and I believe we just need to make sure. Social drug policy, we need to check this policy. That does allow the enjoyment of smoke leaf, and unfortunately we are going to have to set that to not allowing the enjoyment of smoke leaf, because people, the smoke leaf is exclusively for selling, not for our consumption. Rule number 1 of selling smoke leaf, don't get high on your own supply. Okay, guys? Good. They understand, don't worry. Okay. So for the most part, I think right now we're doing pretty well. We can probably start setting up another wall along here, a limestone block wall. It's going to be beautiful. I mean, I feel like limestone is the best type of stone to create walls out of. It's actually not. I'm pretty sure limestone is a fairly brittle form of stone, and is thereby actually a really bad sort of stone to make walls out of. But, you know, we're just going to go with it. So we're getting the smoke leaf joints up. We've got some steel down here in case we need to expand. Do we need to do any expansion? Oh, one thing we do need to do is deal with these batteries. So, you know the whole event where the lines explode and cause fires? Apparently that's caused by having batteries over 50% power. There's really not a good way to fix that, although we can try to prevent it by putting in a power conduit instead of a wire there. It doesn't really work. I think it just reduces the chance that, you know, everything will explode. So if we just put a power switch here, that should replace the wire and make it less likely to explode. But really the best way to deal with it is to get geothermal up and running, and at that point just ignore batteries altogether. which is totally what we're gonna do. Frankie, you doing well over here? You just building a bunch of walls? I love you, Frankie. You're the best. I mean, you're not supposed to be building walls, although I guess, actually, I think this is like a perfect job for Frankie, because this is the defenses. And Frankie is, of course, a knight and a lord. He is all about combat. So, oh my word, gutworms. Cherie! The peasant is infected! Burn it! Burn the peasant! Don't actually burn the peasant. We need the peasant right now. No, we're just gonna have to deal with the gutworms that are in Cherie right now. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. Anyway, as I was saying, given that these walls are the defenses, I feel like that's the perfect department for Frankie, who is all about combat. And is he is a melee person. That is like so perfect. Why is he a melee person? He was a squire and then a knight. Oh my word, you went up in the world, didn't you? I didn't know there was upward mobility in feudalism. I certainly don't have upward mobility in this colony, so wow, you're lucky you lived over there instead of over here. Oh yeah, he's melee because we don't have any more guns. That is kind of a good reason for him to not be melee. To not be a gunner. We have an antediluvian threat here. Oh look, there's a ton of components over here. I guess we mine those out. We kind of need to get those under a roof. Preferably ASAP. Because that's not a good thing. They're slowly deteriorating at this point. Rambo, is there any chance you can get out there and pick up those components? That'd be great. I would really appreciate that. Just haul those components, because we're going to need every single component that we have in the colony for the long-term survival of the colony itself. Cherie is probably the one who's starving right now. Health. Yep, those gutworms are causing her to starve. Frankie, if you could just like take a knife or something and just like gut Cherie, that'd be perfect. I hope you don't mind doing that, given that, you know, she is kind of your lover, and that's maybe a weird situation, but Frankie, you know, there have to be sacrifices for the greater good. In this situation, it's gonna be Cherie who is the sacrifice. I hope you're, oh, no, I don't think he likes that idea. He has decided to vomit at the, mere mention of killing Cherie. Okay, Frankie, fine. She gets to live, whatever you say. He is so unreasonable. Just any time you propose anything that Frankie doesn't like, he just starts vomiting. We tell him to use his words. He didn't like the fact that I was talking about him. We told him to use his words, but he's not really about that life. Not really. Oh man, we've already got 10 smoke leaf joints, and we haven't even farmed a single piece of smoke leaf. I feel like that is the best way to do it. The less work we have to do to get our smoke leaf, the better off we're gonna be. So there needs to be more development of some kind. We've got the stone cutters bench continually making stone. What else can we set up here? I mean, I don't think we have people available for research right now. We have just way too few people. Potentially, I don't know, what other sorts of production do we have? Not much. I think the colony is just going about its life at this point. And we're going to have to wait until we get some more significant developments. Potentially maybe a trade caravan? No? Okay, fine. I was hoping a trade caravan would come the moment I said it, but, you know, it's just a hope, really. It didn't pan out how we wanted it to. What we could do... Our local raccoon has gone mad. We do need to, tame some form of animal that can potentially do hauling for us, which would be something like a timber wolf, quite frankly. So somebody had better go tame that timber wolf, because it is going to become a member of our colony. Cherie, are you running from a raccoon? Cherie, please kill that raccoon. I'm not having any of that. You are going to engage it in mortal combat. I expect you to armbar that raccoon, Cherie. Perfect. Perfect. Good job, Cherie. That's the best. Despite your vicious gutworms and serious heat stroke, she has managed to armbar the raccoon, probably tearing its arm off in the process, which... Really, first off, like, the logistics of armbarring a raccoon just... sounds very difficult, actually. It's a very small arm. You'd have to get a pretty good grip on it and then just, like, I don't even know. I don't feel like you need an arm bar. You could just like snap it over your knee, which is also a terrible thought because now I have the thought of just like a raccoon's arm just going and then just flailing everywhere. Oh no, that poor raccoon. How unfortunate. Cherie, why are you such a savage in combat? I am so happy we didn't put you on melee weapons because you are insane, Cherie. That is absurd. Ugh, everyone just like push that out of your mind. That is a terrible thought. Cherie is a... Oh, hey, check it out. Oh, there's some raccoon men. Cherie, do you want to actually rip the arms off of someone? Because this guy's probably the best person. My goodness, look at this guy. He's incapable of dumb labor, caring, social, and scary. And firefighting, although he does appear to be some form of amazing shooter. What kind of stuff does he have? A limestone club? Guys, he's not actually immediately attacking us, but we're gonna go get him anyway. Oh, okay, fine. Fine, if you're all gonna sleep, that's okay. Do what you gotta do. It'll be okay, don't worry about it. So they'll all go to sleep, and in the morning, we'll go beat the living daylights out of, who is it? Mission? Yeah, we're gonna beat Mission in the face over and over again. What kind of person is he? He's a test subject. So that's what got most of his negatives, given that he apparently has some terrible thoughts. One, on the most corrupted urban worlds, scientists without a moral compass commit, unspeakable atrocities in the name of research. Yeah. Okay, yeah. They attempted to turn him into a perfect super soldier, though, which is pretty good. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we can deal with you. Yeah, Mission's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. You're gonna be a member of our colony. It's gonna be great. Please, if you could not assault us right now, we're sleeping. I don't appreciate an assault like this. Where are you going? Jeez, he's taking the long route. Okay, guys, everybody wake up. We're gonna have to fight Mission. I know I didn't want to wake you up for this, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, Frankie, if you can move into position up there, we're gonna get Cherie potentially out behind this tree. I don't think the rock rubble is actually terrain, just saying. I'm pretty sure it's just trees that are terrain. Hey, don't you break that. Mission, you're done. Frankie is coming around, he's gonna wreck your face. Come on, get him, get him. Cherie, you should probably assist in that one. We're gonna try to keep the guns out of the situation, because I feel like the guns have a high risk of killing him. Okay, we got it, he's dead. Well, I mean, he's not dead, but he's been taken down. We're gonna capture him. Frankie, he will become a member of our colony. Please don't kill him. I know you have a bloodlust like nobody's business, but we do need him alive. If you could just put him in the prison cell, that'd be amazing. It is a very tiny prison cell. I'm not sure that he'll really like it all that much, but we'll do what we can, and we'll chat and recruit him, and it'll be brilliant. I feel like we have enough people who are exceptionally talented in social skills, such as Rambo. Okay, not social. Igor, nope, not social. Okay, Cherie's not social. Okay, Frank. Frankie, being the most social of, I guess, people in this colony, he will convince Mission to join us. It'll be perfectly fine. Mission doesn't even have a little light in his room. Guys, can you put a light in Mission's room? I feel like he's gonna get some form of, like, terrible condition if we just leave him in a dark room forever. So if you could just set that up, that'd be great. Oh, are we on super speed? Jeez. We cannot play this on super speed. That is too much. Mission, you feeling okay? You want to join our colony now? We've fed you. We've beaten you to death. We've also fixed the fact that we beat you to death. I feel like you owe us something in return for that, you know? Just maybe a little something. Who's having a minor break? Oh, Cherie. Yeah, that actually makes sense, given that she's got a lot of bad stuff. Deadman's tribal wear? Wait, what? I thought we made that tribal wear. Really? Is this the tribal wear we made? Huh. I think Cherie's wearing the wrong set of clothing. Cherie, you did not need to wear a dead man's clothes. I don't know why you chose to do that, despite the fact that quite clearly there was no need for it. Cherie, what'd you just do? What's going on? Oh, she's severely hungry, I see. Yeah, Cherie's gonna have some problems for a while. Let's just put it that way. Gutworms are not a small thing. Everyone is, by the way, basically getting food poisoning from all the food. Apparently because we have too low of a cooking level. That's what I've found in the past. It's a 6-level cooking right now, which I feel like should be good enough. But, you know, Igor's already 7, so Igor's going places. Don't worry about it. Soon enough, there will be no food poisoning and no gutworms in the colony, and that'll be brilliant. Oh my word, we're gonna make so much money. You're gonna make so much money off of all that smoke leaf. That's gonna be amazing. Just exactly the moment that some caravan comes by. Guys? No? Okay. Well, I mean, we can send our own caravans, but quite frankly, we have 4 people, and I feel like 4 people is not enough to both maintain the colony and send a caravan. I mean, we could just completely abandon the colony. That is a thing that could occur, but I don't really want to do that. That doesn't sound good. I mean, the Rambonian Fortress, Citadel, whatever we called it, I can't remember what the actual colony's called, is way too important for us to just leave behind. It is a testament to the amazing power of Rambo and her associated friends, Cherie, Frankie, and Igor. It's just a weird combination. Like, where did Igor come from? Igor, why are you even here? And why are you massively fat and not a hunchback? That doesn't make any sense. Mission, you gonna join us? Oh, fine. It's 0.57% chance. I've noticed there's not really a good chance of getting people into the colony until they're actually not injured. When they're injured, it's a bad thing. Mission? What do you mean you were hungry? Frankie, you're gonna have to go out and beat Mission over the head again. Mission, you done gone and made a mistake, bro. Frankie might not help you this time. Get him. Get him. Take him down. Nice job. Perfect. We're gonna have to set up a new wooden door there, of course. And if you could actually prioritize working on that door, that'd be amazing. So that hopefully you can save Mission. Just saying, that might be a small thing. Who can actually do warden work? Only Frankie. Everyone needs to be able to do warden work. Frankie, no. Capture him. You can't just leave him sitting on the floor. That's absurd. I mean, he's technically lying on the floor. Just slowly dying. But, you know, you can't just leave him on the floor. That's ridiculous. Also, why is only one light in the entire colony? Oh, I see. We haven't finished the power switch yet. Yet that is a small problem, guys. Guys, who started working on the power switch and then decided to just leave it? These people, I don't even know about these people sometimes. They have no clue what's going on. As soon as someone actually wakes up, we'll get them to finish that power switch so that the power can come back on. Because that is completely unacceptable, quite frankly. Rambo, are you going to be doing it? Can you even do construction? Rambo, in fact, can, but it is turned off. Probably because Rambo is supposed to be the colony leader and is not supposed to be doing any form of work like that. Just saying, small thing. Igor, you, don't tend to Frankie. Please finish the power switch so we can get power back into the colony. My word. Those batteries are Really, Igor? Really? Did you just walk up to it, just kind of look at it, and was just like, nah, not gonna work on it, and then just hit it with a wrench or something? Jeez, Igor. You need to get your act together, mate. You're supposed to be the king of this colony, although admittedly that is a right-hand position, as Rambo, the queen, is the legitimate leader of the colony. At the same time, you know, it's pretty important. I'd say it's one of the most important positions of the colony outside of, you know, Queen. Yeah, second most important, definitely. Anyway, with Mission hopefully pacified and not interested in trying to kill people again, I will find you if you do that, Mission. I will not appreciate that. We will come to the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Next time, the continued creation of the defensive wall will, continue. We'll try to get Mission into the colony more legitimately. It's, of course, going to require him actually not getting beaten over the head again. But, we'll work on it. And the perimeter defenses will continue to go up. Hopefully, we'll also get a caravan where we can sell some of our smoke leaf and make tons of money. But until then, thanks for watching, and of course, as always, enjoy the rest of your day.